With the European Tour's 2017 season now done and dusted, a number of rookies have completed their successful transition from the Challenge Tour. Mathieu Pavon, Ryan Fox and Jordan Smith will tee it up with some of golf's greatest names again next season. And for all three, it's been a fascinating learning curve.
I played with Tommy Fleetwood and was a great experience. He's a really nice guy, and I can watch him a lot during 5 hours. So I learned a lot, so I know now what I have to do to become a better player for sure.
Yeah, obviously you see a lot of guys now spending a year on Challenge Tour, coming up through the ranks, and then having a great year on Main Tour, because it is a good sort of learning basis for the guys travelling the world, living out of a suitcase, paying week in, week out for a lot of money.
It's huge. I mean, you first of all get to play a full schedule. You get to compete against a lot of these guys, and obviously you see the guys that have graduated through Challenge Tour: Martin Keimer, Henrik Stenson, and there's many more that you see winning majors and competing out here. It's obviously a very good breeding ground on the Challenge Tour, and it prepares you really well for getting out here.
Pavon and Fox have both found themselves in contention to claim maiden tour titles and done more than enough to retain their playing rights for another season. Jordan Smith secured his card for the next 2 years by winning the Porsche European Open in July.
I mean, the start of the year, it was just to keep my tour card, and I managed to do that within a few events. So then, obviously, everything changed, and the highlights have to be sort of the playoff holes, for sure. Just being in that situation and really enjoying it with Alex. We had good fun, and yeah, just lifting that trophy. Then it was to get into the final event of the year, and finishing top 10 on the first major was just, yeah, icing on the cake.
Obviously, being from New Zealand, we're a long way away from all of the guys over here, and I grew up watching so many guys on TV that now I'm getting to play tournaments with. And personal highlights, probably the result at the Irish Open. I know I had a good result in Scotland as well, but the Irish got me into the Open Championship, and yeah, just I guess that locked up my card as well, and pretty much got me in here. So yeah, that was a pretty good thing to look back on. It's still a little bit weird, saying hello to Justin Rose in the locker room and stuff like that, but I certainly enjoy every minute of it.
When I started the year, I was just focused on doing my job the best way as I can, and just trying to keep my card, and then I make a good result in Scotland. And I have a shot in memory that was the last shot on number 18, was about a 4-iron shot, and that was just so good to hit the green on this par 5 and secure my card and find a spot for the Open. Was a great moment.
Having successfully kept hold of their European Tour cards, the rookies can now plan for the 2018 season, with majors, WGCs and Rolex Series events all on their radar.
I haven't looked too much at the schedule. I've got a little bit of time in December to look at the schedule, and I guess the biggest goal would be to win out here. And I wouldn't say I've got really close, but I've had a chance going into a couple of final rounds this year, and I'd love to put myself in position a few more times next year and hopefully get over the line.
I just work a lot. I have things to do. I know what I have to do, and then I just try to do my best every day. And I know if I work hard and do what I have to do, I mean, I have a direction. I just try to follow it.
Plan the schedule for next year, but obviously it'll be probably playing a few less events than I did this year, but obviously hopefully a few more WGCs, a few more majors and all the Rolex events.